Hello, and welcome to 5 Minute Math. Today, for our number talk, we are multiplying fractions and whole numbers. So, we're going to start out with a pretty basic fraction to multiply 1/2 of 98. When we see this of, that lets us know that we need to multiply. Now, what does it mean to take half of something? Well, a key idea that we learn in the 6th grade is that when we multiply by a fraction, so let's write that, multiply by 1/2. That's the same thing as dividing by its reciprocal. Now, the reciprocal is the number that you can multiply a number to make 1. So if I wanted to multiply 1/2 by something to make 1, I would just flip it over, right? Because that would end up being 2 over 2. So this is my reciprocal, but 2 over 1 is just 2 wholes. So typically we just write it like this. So multiplying by 1/2 is the same as dividing by 2. And so if we wanted to, right, we can write it out like that. Because really what we're doing is we're writing 1/2 multiplied by 98. Remember, that's 98 wholes because you can make any whole number a fraction if you put it over 1. And so you just end up getting the same thing, 98 over 2. But how do we do that mentally, right? We could do the long division. We can use our calculator. Well, we see it's going to be an even number, right? And we see that it's going to uh, go in evenly because it has an 8 in the ones place. But what happens if I add 2 more, right? If I just do 98, add 2 more, then that's going to be 100, and that's very easy to cut in half. So if we wanted to cut that 100 in half, I think most of us can see, all right, so that's going to be 50, right? It takes 52s to get 100. But it's not really 100, it's 98. But what I did is, remember, I added that extra 2. So what's 1 less 2 than 50, right? Well, 1 less 2 is going to be 49. And let's think about it. If I double my 40, right? So 40 and 40 is going to make 80. 9 and 9 is going to make 18, right? And that comes back up to my 98. So my answer is 49.